So this channel, they're the ones that cover the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, and I check on it from time to time just to see if there's anything cool on here. Um, this video only has about a 250,000 views, which is a lot, but its title is "The Good Samaritan Takes Down Man Allegedly Assaulting Female Cop." Um, Now, the reason I was interested in this was because, you hear a lot of talk nowadays about how like men and women are the same and like there's no differences between us. Um and I just think that that's a bit of a farce, especially when you see this kind of thing. Um so yeah.
Why are you getting out of the car, sir?
I'm not sitting. I'm not sitting!
So it says the Willoughby Police Department in Ohio released dash cam footage showing Good Samaritans assisting an officer during a traffic stop on September 10th, 2022. So this happened like 2 weeks ago, pretty much.
Day 12 radio traffic stop. Lost Nation.
Let's just skip ahead to where we see the officer.
Robert Edward 1.
All right. This female officer, I believe, is by herself. Because, yeah.
Hello. Officer, I will be police department. The reason why I'm stopping you is speed. 57 and a 35.
So I don't know if you heard that, but she said he was going a 57 in a 35. So he was already going like 15 over the speed limit.
You're going 57 and a 35, sir. You have your driver's license, proof of insurance.
Authorities say the 64-year-old David Kubek allegedly assaulted Officer Stacy Wright after getting out of the vehicle and refusing to follow commands during the traffic stop. Remember this, 64. This female officer right here, she doesn't look that old. She's probably like mid-30s, maybe late 30s, early 40s, but yeah, and as soon as this man starts getting out of the vehicle like this, I probably would have had my taser or my gun out. Like, she does ask him,
Why are you getting out of the car, sir?
"Why are you getting out of the car, sir?" But still nothing. She hasn't done anything. She's just approaching him,
I don't get my driver's license.
12 radio, this male just stepped out of the vehicle.
and he says that he has to go get his driver's license.
Step over here now. Have a seat on the ground. Have a seat.
I'm not sitting. I'm not sitting!
Back up. Back up.
I'm not sitting, mother.
We're physical. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not sitting.
I will tase you, sir. Touch the vehicle.
I will tase you, sir. That taser should have been out already as soon as he stepped out of the car, as I said. I'm not an officer. I've never been an officer, but that's just, I think, protocol is you don't know what this guy was doing when he got out of the car to go to that back door. He could have been going out to grab a weapon. He could have been going out to, who knows, maybe try to charge you.
Put your hands on the vehicle now!
Now look at this. This man is 64 years old.
What the?
So a bystander rushes to Wright's aid and took Kubik down before 3 more bystanders come to help him. This man right here, he's got a pot belly and he's wearing flip-flops. Let's go back and see him. Look at that pot belly. And he's in a pair of flip-flops right here. Oh, you can't see from me because of me, but yeah.
What the?
Radio, send me units.
Now she's calling for backup, which I'm surprised
Stomach now.
she didn't have a partner with her.
Back it up now. Get your arm behind you.
Put your arm behind your back.
Here's the male officer.
Shut up. Shut up.
You don't do that to a woman. Do you understand me? Cop or not, you don't do that to a woman.
All right, Jake, get him on.
Take it down. Don't do that to a woman. All right, you raised you.
All right.
You're good up here.
All right, so I don't know if you caught that. I'm not sure if it was the female cop that said that or this other lady right here, but she distinctively says, "You don't do that to a woman." Then she says, "Let alone an officer." She doesn't state it by "you don't do it to an officer" first. She specifies the gender of the woman or the sex, whatever you want to say. You don't do that to a woman. Now, why is that? If the men and the women are the same, why would you not assault a female like that? Now, thank God nothing else happened to this female officer, and I'm really happy that these people did come to her aid and help her. But imagine she wasn't on this like busy street, or there was no bypass. Like, she would have been struggling versus 64-year-old guy and taken down and who knows what. So, and then she says, "You don't hit a woman who raised you." Hey Fish, how's it going?
Male's detained at this time. Keep your slide.
So Kubek was charged with assaulting an police officer, resisting arrest, and cited for speeding and not wearing a seatbelt. So again, this guy didn't have to escalate it to the point that he did. Grumpy old dude, I don't know what you want to call it. Maybe he just hates cops. Maybe he hates women. Who knows? But the point of the matter is, there's obviously a difference between men and women, right?
Roll on your side.
And if it was this male officer, I'm not saying that he would have been able to do it all by himself as well. There's plenty of videos that you see multiple male officers usually trying to detain one male suspect. But he probably would have had a much easier time than she did. And again, he was 64 years old. He's an older man, and again, she has to be in her probably mid 30s, maybe late 30s, early 40s. And Fatso over here just walks away. So, as I said, this happened in Ohio. I then went to go look up the Ohio Police Academy fitness standards. So males 29 and females under 29 and under, men have to do 33 sit-ups in a minute. Females only have to do 24. Men have to do 22 push-ups. Females have to do less than half of that. And then running a mile and a half, men have to do it in 14.6. Women have to do it in 16.46. Now, if we go down all the way to males, 50 to 59, they have to run the same time as a woman who's 29 and older, 29 and younger has to. How does this make sense? So you're putting the men to this, or like you can see that all the numbers drastically get lower, like 17 push-ups to 8 now. Then you drop down to 6 push-ups in 1 minute. Yeah, sure, you're 40 to 49, but again, you got to have some sort of strength and training and this and that to deal with situations like this, man. So when I hear like men and women are the same, trans women should be able to compete or fight or whatever, like, it just blows my mind because you see shit like this happen. And again, thank God nothing really happened to this woman because these people came to her aid. But again, say this was another part of the city. This was another part, like time of the day. Like she wouldn't have had help. This old man would have fucked her up. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that situation. If you enjoyed the review, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for watching.